Hey there, I'm Miska and welcome to HitScan. We are live with an event leak straight from twitch.tv, which is a little bit odd. And yeah, I'll just show you sort of our sources and stuff for now. Basically, there was this Twitter thread, and all in all, there was a bunch of just screenshots of small things that really line up with some other skin events we've had in the past. So Ryan's going to cover exactly sort of what's happened there and yeah, what this means and what will most likely happen probably next week.
Yeah, definitely. And this is very interesting in the case that Twitch actually shot a bit too early in regards to the event. It's much like the Anabastet ones that we've had in the past, where you have Twitch drops from watching your favorite streamers, you get certain sprays in game. We even have a few examples of what those sprays are, but that's just a section of it. We know that the event is called the Overwatch Ashe Mardi Gras, and other than the sprays and the drops, that's all we really know about it. But it's safe to assume that it's going to be like the Anabastet, the Mercy BCRF one event in the past, the Baptiste one. So it's quite likely as well that we may even get a short story written by Blizzard on Ashe, potentially, what she's done before Overwatch 2. Not only because it's the event named after her, but it's Mardi Gras. It's in New Orleans. It's in the Deep South, which I think is where Ashe is from. At least she has the accent for it, right? So it lines up quite nicely. She might get a new skin, quite likely again. But that's all that we really know about the event. I did want to point out, though, that Mardi Gras has a date, and that's next Tuesday. So it lines up very nicely to when an event may actually hit.
Yeah, this seems very real. I don't even think there's like a doubt that this is just, a fake thing. This seems incredibly real and just it's even pretty difficult to sort of it's a lot of effort to fake this for what it is. And yeah, the fact that we haven't even seen the skin so far as well, we'll probably see that sort of, Monday, Tuesday when these more official things come out. But yeah, I feel like if it was, an actual fake leak, they would really try to take it from that angle instead of the boring, oh, here's a Twitch drop sort of angle. But yeah, there's a video on here on Twitter that I thought I'd show as well, just to sort of prove the legitimacy of all of this. Anyway, let's continue watching my Bronze McCree gameplay in the background and move on to some other things. All in all, Overwatch content's been a bit slim lately, and that's what I want to sort of go into next. I guess just first off mentioning that we haven't really done as much content this week, and it's mostly because I actually thought there would be some stuff that hit first, maybe like Tuesday or so, but we didn't really feel like making a video. Either way, we sort of sat around and waited a bit, and I thought, hey, with that sort of new patch schedule on the PTR and such, we should be getting a patch here on Thursday at least. So last night I was up to 2 a.m. just waiting every hour on the dot, just sort of seeing if there was a new patch, but no, nothing. So that was a bit disappointing. And now tonight, I thought, hey, maybe there's going to be a hero teaser of some sort or something along those lines, because, yeah, we haven't gotten any content like that in a long time, and it lines up with when the Baptiste teaser happened and so on, but no, nothing there either. And yeah, there's just, I guess all in all, a bit disappointing and a bit saddening when there's just not much happening. And our approach to that is, I guess I've changed a little bit over the past few weeks, and because of that, you're going to see some weeks where we make a lot of videos and some weeks like this one where we don't make as much. Yeah, feel free to add anything you want to say about this as well, Ryan.
I think what you mentioned about the hero thing is interesting. It's not something that we're pulling out of our asses to say, because literally a year ago is when we kind of started getting our first teasers for Baptiste. So not only is it lining up to previous Blizzard calendars with new heroes, but it's been over 6 months since we had a new hero with Sigma way back in July. And Overwatch 2 is going to add multiple heroes, but we are expecting one before the launch of Overwatch 2. Now would roughly be the time between having Sigma back then and Overwatch 2 maybe coming out at the end of this year / start of 2021. Lines up quite nicely, but there's not enough substance there. We didn't want to necessarily make a video that's, oh, new hero soon, because there's no actual leaks or
there's no news.
For that.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
And it makes it very difficult for us to be able to make content. And I think whilst events like this are really cool, it is a little bit of a slap in the face, I suppose. Is this kind of thing, and I do want to ask you guys in chat, is this kind of event enough content when we haven't had a new hero for 6 months? I
Yeah,
get that
6,
Overwatch
8
2 is
months.
this big thing.
Like.
Yeah,
It's been a long
it's
time.
even longer. And so I think that's a very key question. I don't want to sound ungrateful for an event like this because it's going to give some backstory to Ashe, which I think deserves it. But man, what I would give to have like a Sigma hero launch around now, I think it would be perfect time. And it would be nice to show Blizzard that they care about the game now, as opposed to holding all of their cards for Overwatch 2, essentially.
Yeah, because that is really what it feels like. And even if that's not the case, that's just, you know, the feeling that sort of created also watched this very terrible McCree Ultimate, this diva, just completely wrecks me. Regardless, with obviously Project A things happening on this channel and just in general on Twitter, you might have seen more buzz about it lately. I sure have. Yeah, we obviously kind of are starting to look a bit more in that direction. I think we're more than open to cover both games. I feel like a lot of people sort of get the idea as soon as you make a video on another game that, oh, they're jumping ship, but that's really not the case for us. We love Overwatch and we are just very hyped to cover any content that the game sort of provides, but when the meta is not really changing that much and when there's no news, I don't want to make a video just for the sake of making a video. You guys know how that turns out, we know how that turns out, so that's really where we're at. Project A, though, we will definitely bring you anything new that that comes off that. There should be some cool stuff soon. March 2nd being a date sort of, yeah, coming up very soon. And that should be kind of a good milestone for us to start shifting into more regular, maybe hopefully more regular Project A content already, but also covering any Overwatch things that sort of, yeah, start popping up. So next week and the coming few weeks, especially going into March, will be a sort of probably a big turning point, I imagine, for this channel. So that'll be fun.
Definitely. And, you know, just to reaffirm that, whilst we are called HitScan, we've changed our name and our branding, we are still Overwatch Central by heart. Like, we're not just any old clout chasers trying to find the next big game. We love Overwatch. We've covered it for almost 5 years. We still want to.
Hey, we would have covered Fortnite if we actually were looking for a,
yeah.
for a
if we
super
were those
popular
kind
game.
of people. But like Miska said, when we make videos that when there's no news, you can smell that a mile away. And I really appreciate having an audience that can call us out on stuff like that. So making content when it's necessary, I think, is good. And also, just to sort of end in conclusion to this video, making this kind of content, it's different. It's live. It's us kind of discussing stuff as opposed to, yep, these are the leaks. Thanks for watching. Do. Like, that's the end of the video.
Yeah.
We kind of want to be able to talk to our audience a bit more. And I know we said that in the past, but we actually want to like put our money where our mouth is to an extent. So with this kind of video, let us know if you like it, whether you don't, what you would change, what you would keep. I'm really interested to sort of experiment now that we're having a bit of downtime with Overwatch to try different stuff and see what people like. Like, it's YouTube. We can be very creative with that kind of stuff. So I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below.
Definitely. Just to reiterate, this event will probably hit on the Tuesday. Sometimes we get the short story for events like this on the Monday. So those are the sort of dates you're looking at if you're waiting. Until then, I don't think there's going to be too much new Overwatch stuff, but we'll see. Maybe we'll throw something out over the weekend because we've got some stuff in the works. But hey, you never know what happens. It's YouTube after all. All right, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.